Have you ever wondered what life is like from a child's perspective? How they see life, including their own? These bars on this dusty, overgrown playground have stood abandoned for some 50 years, a remnant of a more vibrant community. Today, the playground is a reminder of the community's potential and the needed development no one seems to care about. That's the reality of many of Jamaica's inner city communities, some more prone to violence than others and all in need of some level of development. But it's not all bad news. These are three of Kingston's promising inner city children.
In the future, God's willing, I'd like to become a doctor. I'd like to work at Children's Hospital because most of the time there are not as many doctors and such. I'd like to know that I did something good for my community, my society, my country.
In a couple of years, I see myself at a university lecturing. And what I like to lecture is law.
In 11th grade, when I'm doing the business subject, I found out that I want to be a pharmacist. I want a woman pharmacist. So I didn't get to do the science subjects, but I'm doing business now. I'm going to the University of the West Indies in September morning. Hopefully, when I'm finished, I can do the pharmaceutical thing.
Each child spoke to Live at 7 about their take on life, including their own, and the communities they live in.
Your attitude determines your altitude. It's not where you come from, it is what you make of what you have.
It's not really the community that you live in, it's the person, what he has inside. And it's what a person tends to follow. So it's not, because most people, they follow friends and company and then gone off astray. Life is not that hard, but you have to blend in, you have to live in the surroundings.
In life, there is something there to offer. You just have to be a positive person and try to, in every possible way, to go after your dreams and your goals, because you can do anything, just put God first.
My community is a very lovely place to be at times. The things that takes place in the community, like when we have a holiday, there's always a treat that they put on for kids. Those things that they would do for the kids makes the community a lovely place to be. The occasional violence that takes place in the community, and sometimes the constant playing of music, especially in the nights when I'd really like to study and the music is just very loud.
I hate the violence very much. I hate it. There was a next one on my road, and they said they just went inside his house and they saw him went inside and they assume, and he had a bag in his hand and they assume it's a gun and they just kill him, and then they went away and come back, and I saw this with my own eyes, and they went away and come back and shoot up the wall and said it was a shootout.
In light of this and other negative factors, how do they cope?
I'd read a book or read my Bible, because I like reading my Bible, and it kind of takes my mind off all the music and the derogatory songs that they keep on playing.
Well, I try to block it out as best as possible, because I know what I want. I know my goals and my aspiration. I know exactly what I want, so I try to block it out, because there's the dream is out there. What I want is out there and it's waiting on me, and I'm reaching it. I'm working towards it and working towards my pharmaceutical industry and the pharmacy that I want to own.
Around my family, I feel safe and secure.
LaShawn and Kenisha offered some solutions to improve their community.
Yes, I think there could be some improvement on our infrastructure, because yes, it's Greenwich Town, and as you can see, we have a very poor infrastructure on the roads and the zinc fences and all of that. I think programs can be implemented to help in the rebuilding of our community, or just the development of our community. And where people are concerned, a program can be developed where they'd help them get back on track.
Community involvement and counseling. Don't discriminate each other in our community, but talk to them about stuff. Talk to them when the child do something wrong, don't just sit and discriminate the child. Try to get what is really happening to the child. Talk to the child about it and try, not just don't judge them. Talk to them and show them which way to go. Try to prevent it from happening again. Just talk to them about it. Communication is a big thing, and listening.
They also had something to say about today's popular dancehall artist, Vybz Kartel.
I think that they make up good music, but most of the times it should be about really schools and such, because most of the times they don't really give some good songs. I'm saying that people go along with it, but as children, most of the things that they talk about in their songs are kind of hurting and such.
He says he's not a role model the last time I checked. And I see it as long as you're in the public's eyes, you're a role model. You have to be careful of what you do because children look up to these persons that are in the public's eyes. I'm not really a fan of these persons in the Kartel, Mavado and the Buju. I'm the type of soft person where it regards that.
Kartel is a man you can't explain. I can't find words to explain Vybz Kartel. He's just, I can't explain it.
Most of the time, if I hear it playing or such, I might rock or so and go along, but I don't really listen to those songs.
Jerry, Kenisha and LaShawn all credit the not-for-profit, non-governmental organization Hope for Children for making a difference in their lives. But what about those children who have little or no support? Those who are yet to benefit from an intervention that could propel them to greater heights. Reporting for Live at 7, I'm Kenil Gale.